again. My name is Gabe Zolna. Watched a little bit of Fox News, and you know how they have, they had a guest on, they had two guests on, and one's like a liberal and the other one's a conservative, and you know how they sort of let them go at each other? Anyway, I was pretty amazed when I heard the liberal talk, and what she said was that you can only do something when you have a partner to do something with. And that was interesting. You only do something when you have a partner to do something with. And then she says, we have a branch of government that refuses to cooperate with the other branch of government. So what she's doing is she's blaming everything that's going wrong in this country on obviously the Republicans, because they're not willing to go along with whatever the Democrats want. Well, see, here's the problem with that thought process. Well, there's actually a lot of problems, but here's one in particular. When Obama was first anointed, he controlled both houses. He controlled the House of Representatives and he controlled the Senate. So he could have done pretty much whatever he wanted to do. And he did a whole lot of things that really weren't beneficial for the country. None of them actually have ever proven to be beneficial for the country. There's not one thing, absolutely one thing that the Democrats can point to that said that that's helped the country move forward. There isn't one. I mean, not one. History has proven over and over again that when taxes are reduced, employment increases. When employment increases, revenue to the government increases. What Obama is doing and has done and wants to do is just to demonstrate his power. By you will do as I say. I will take money from the rich. Well, see, the thing is, if he would have held the line at $250,000, well, okay, but he never did. The line moved to $400,000 and $450,000. So the incremental revenue might be enough to run a government for 2 days. So it had nothing to do with the money. It had to do with control. Obama, if you haven't noticed, is a control freak. All right? That's exactly what he is. He's also a dictator because he doesn't rule by majority. He rules by edict. You will do this. And then he takes his pen out and then he signs whatever he wants to sign. You know, B.O. You know what B.O. stands for, don't you? Yeah. Well, that's how he signs, B.O. And he gets everything that he wants because the Chicago machinery knows how to do it the Chicago way. You know, with all these dead bodies popping up everywhere, I mean, they just found a couple. One guy with a gunshot to his head. That was very much of a gun. He was actually a gun advocate that had a famous YouTube site. And there was also that other gun manufacturer that was found ejected from his car as he crossed the lane and hit some boulders. Who knows, you know? But what I will tell you is that it has nothing to do with two parties agreeing, because they can't agree. And they can't agree because they're being controlled by a madman. And he rules by intimidation, by edict, and the Chicago way. You know what the Chicago way is? You take the gold or you take the lead. I think a lot of the members of Congress have chosen to take the gold. They don't want to take the lead. And that's why they haven't sort of, disappeared yet. What they don't understand is that in Obama's New World Order, there's no need for the House of Representatives, and there's no need for a Senate. Dictators don't need congressional approval. There is no Congress. Find one in Cuba. Find one in China. Find one in any communist country. They don't exist. Remember that, Senator McCain. You could have done something when you could have done something. You chose to do nothing to help the American people.